Superfly no more.
I ain't Superfly no more.
But he took away my stuff.
What's up? What's up, everybody? You know what it is. This is Nice Guy Indie Podcast. You know what we do? We talk to artists, hip-hop artists tonight, activists in the communities. We have Tony Wavy here. Yeah, we were just on the Lexicon of Lexington podcast, guys. So if you guys want to check that out with the host Wendy Watkins over there, Lexicon of Lexington she's serving the community of Lexington and getting all the local stars and local activists on. Next to me, I have my new co-host, B Money.
B Money.
Superstar B Money.
Co-host.
Yeah, my new co-host. Shut up.
You should.
Regular John.
Regular John. Just John.
Just John.
Well, and over here, we have the trash guy, the janitor, Just John. What's up, Just John?
Shut up.
Shut up.
187 KY said, "What up, nice guy Andy?"
Hey, what's
how's
up,
life
man?
been treating you, John?
What's 187 KY? I need to get his ass in here.
Come on.
I've asked him to come on this podcast 100 times. 187 KY, get your ass in here. I need some beats. This dude is credible with those beats,
You don't
man.
deserve no beats.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You shut up.
So, everybody, we got Tony Wavy in here. Tony Wavy's got a big event coming up here on the 25th of May called Mad Wavy.
Oh yeah, Mad Wavy, May 25th. Y'all tap in. It's gonna be live art. It's gonna be hip hop. I'll be hosting ciphers. Any y'all, just John, you gonna come rap? He gotta come rap. You gotta come spit a verse on a freestyle. Gotta spit a freestyle.
He can take it. You gotta take out the trash over there.
Yeah.
Johnny, you can take out the trash over there.
Yeah, you can take out the
He
trash.
cleans toilets too.
Yeah, he cleans toilet.
Oh, perfect. The bathrooms do be trifling after the shows.
Podcast be licking the toilets.
But yeah,
I forgot your mic wasn't on, but your mic's on.
Of course you did.
sheesh, just John been quiet the whole time.
No mic.
But yeah,
No mic.
Mad Wavy it's a dope event, so y'all definitely should come through. It's gonna be at Lexington Art League, Loudon House on Castlewood Drive, 8 p.m. We got a lineup of dope artists and visual artists.
I grew up in that neighborhood. Well, actually, not in that neighborhood. I was across the more towards downtown, more in the worst part of towards 7th Street. And I would ride my bike up to Castlewood because it was so much nicer than the neighborhood that I was in now. Now the York Street and them's they've came up a little bit over there, so nice little houses over there now. But we used to go to that park, and me and my cousin Jabbo, we would that was his nickname, but we would go up there to swim.
Yeah,
We'd try all morning to get 50 cent to go to the swimming pool. It was 50 cent to go to the swimming pool. They had a huge swimming pool over there, man.
Dang, that's crazy.
I mean, a huge swimming pool over there. And we'd go get our 50 cent, go to this pool, and then we'd watch the time. You know, they had the clock up because they was giving away the free lunch.
Yeah.
So we'd get our stamp, head over to the basketball court where they bring the free lunch. So they give us free lunch. You know, if you got there early enough, you got a cookie. But if you didn't get there, if you got a little late, you ain't getting no cookies.
You ain't getting the cookies gone.
Or the chocolate milk, because you know they handing out the good stuff, the orange juice and the chocolate milk. If you got there, you can get an orange juice and a cookie, and you can get the ham sandwiches. You know, nobody wanted the turkey sandwiches back then, but we wanted the ham sandwiches, and we'd go over there and get our free lunch. And
dang, that's crazy. I know that's good days.
I loved it.
Exactly.
I don't know if they do it anymore. I don't know if they give out free lunches anymore.
I know they were doing some free lunches during actually spring break. They had some free lunches going on.
They probably do it in the summertime. Community Action Center does that. That's just a great thing for the community. We'd love that. We need the free lunches. So many damn free lunches.
Bruh, come on, man. Every school year I had that free lunch, and then when they denied me,
oh yeah,
when you denied me my lunch, you talking about I gotta pay $250 for my lunch?
Oh yeah.
I was still in it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still kids. Let's stick a little. I would always like. There was a guy in front of me during breakfast climb at school. I would, with their backpack on, I'd zip on the backpack and stick stuff in their backpack. They wouldn't even know it. They get to class to have a chocolate milk in their backpack or something.
Man, them cookies. It was something about them cookies.
Shut up. Who asked you to talk, Just John?
I'll talk when I want to talk.
Just John.
John, you talk when we tell you to talk.
So you know, me and Johnny's having this little argument. He put me in jail for no damn reason.
You threw me into a van.
Huh?
John,
You threw me into a van.
You threw your.
John, you snitching?
in a van.
we can't be snitching out here.
It's
I know,
on
right?
camera.
No
How can it be
snitching.
snitching?
You threw your ugly face into my van, and you're gonna pay for that dent.
Here, I need to get just John his swagger back. I don't know.
Yeah.
It took away everything from
I
me.
got a question for you.
This is B Money, my new co-star.
B Money, what's up, homie?
So, where did you get this? Because as soon as you walked in the room, you're dripping head to toe. Man, just tell me a little bit about the drip. How can somebody like John, toilet, throwing out the trash, how can he get some of this drip?
See, drip is I wouldn't even call it drip. You know, this swag, this wave is
Swag.
acquired taste. You know, only certain people have this.
Does John have?
You know,
He used to have
he
it.
used to have it. You know what I'm saying?
But I own his swag.
He used to have it. You know, so you just gotta have an acquired taste for that thing. And see, just John, he's not that guy, but Johnny Lee, when he was here, he had that swag. You just gotta come through. Like, all you gotta do is be you. You the most swaggiest when you be you. See, just John, he's not. I don't know if he's him right now.
That's how I
He's-
feel.
He's good at cleaning the toilet. I know that. That damn thing
I know that
shines.
you're good at being a bully and
Shut
stealing someone's
up!
trademark.
That's how I feel. Like me personally, I'll buy shirts that only acquire to me, if that makes sense. Like, I'm only gonna wear a Razor Ramon shirt.
Yeah, facts.
Because I like Razor.
'Cause I like
Ramon.
Razor. That's.
If I'm gonna buy a band shirt, it's gonna be a band I listen to or something that I support and enjoy.
I think that's really what it's about. When people understand you like what you like, and I like corduroy. I like corduroy, so I make corduroy hats. I like overalls, so like I'm gonna put on overalls, and then sometimes they end up being painted, and people like them because I just be painting, and then I just be wiping it on my clothes. Or I like to draw on my shoes. I like cool things on my shoes. So really, it comes down to what you like. If you like what you like, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And swag it out. Be confident in what you got. See, now people ain't confident.
That's
They missing
right.
it. Be confident.
Ooh, hold up.
I used to be confident.
I'll be back.
Just John, you looking good though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get a Talk Love hat, boost your swag up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you should. You should probably get one of those.
Actually, just John, go ahead. What color would you like?
Uh-oh.
I like this orange
Gifts.
one right here.
Go ahead. That's all you, just John.
I appreciate that.
There you go.
Woo! Super fly. His swag just went up $1 million. His swag just went up $1
And
million.
it fits too. It's comfortable.
That's gang right there.
That's right, brother.
Super fly.
And y'all can actually hit him up to get these right here. Just hit him up, because Tony Wavy's got a lot of them. You might be seeing some more colors coming into the edition. Shirts too. What kind of shirts that you got, Tony Wavy?
Man, we got the Talk Love shirts, we got the custom vintage shirts and all those things. And y'all just gotta tap in with me. Go check me out, TonyWavy.art. You know what I'm saying? I got the website. Gotta have a website. Gotta be right.
Andy,
who
I
does your-
appreciate this jacket.
Oh, you're cool, man. That's gold plated. You know that, right?
That jacket looks familiar to me.
Yeah. It's got some.
How's
Of course
look,
it is.
John?
That was my jacket.
I've
Take your
never
swagger
seen you
back.
with it on.
Take your swagger back.
I am super fly John Lee. That guy right there
He
is
is
a thief.
super fly Johnny Lee. He got his swagger back. He got the Talk Love on. You better tap in.
Exactly.
Who is Superfly Johnny Lee?
I'll tell you who
Andy,
he
You ever
is.
heard of this guy? Superfly Johnny Lee.
I'll tell you who he is.
Superfly Johnny Lee is property of is intellectual property of the
You
Nice
ain't
Guy
trademarking
podcast.
this right here.
Nice Guy
Superfly
Andy
Johnny Lee
podcast
is dead. Dead. He doesn't exist.
doesn't
anymore.
exist anymore. Like that's like WCW is out of business.
You used to be cool when you were my friend.
ECW is out of business. WCW is out of business. Superfly Johnny Lee's out of business.
AEW's about to go.
He's
out of
Big
business.
Jimmy Johnny now.
That's right. You're going to find out.
Don't point that finger at me. Don't you point your finger at me, young
He
man.
is
I'll put
Big
my finger
Jimmy.
where I
He
want.
is Big Jimmy John. From this moment
Oh.
forth, Big Jimmy John, come step to these brothers and show them what's up. They
That's
don't
right.
understand. You're not the same brother that you was when you came in this room.
That's right.
Don't do
Things
it.
Because let me
changed.
tell you,
Things changed.
one day you're going to find out soon enough that I'm still super fly when it counts.
B-Money, you gonna let him talk to me like that?
John, don't make me go make you clean that toilet. I had 2 Rally's burgers. I fucking smashed them too. So you better be
B-Money
ready
ain't talking
to
about
clean my
shiznit.
shit.
Listen,
B-Money
listen,
ain't talking about talk to him, Big John.
listen. You're gonna tell you all that. You're wearing my coat. You're wearing
My
all
coat,
the swag.
Andy's coat.
But
This
let
is
me tell you.
Andy's coat. It's property.
It's a property of the Nice
Andy.
Guy Andy podcast.
Because this guy went under my head and he got my name trademark. My real name is Johnny, and he got the D taken from it.
You signed the papers. You
I
signed
didn't
the
sign no
paper.
papers.
You
I
Jimmy
Hold on,
John, you
hold on,
signed
hold
the
on.
papers.
You
When
took
did
the
I sign the
You
cash.
signed the papers.
You took the cash. You signed the papers.
I've never had no cash. Listen here.
Oh, super
I have
fly,
been under
Johnny
the
Lee.
impression I've never had money.
You,
This
If
guy
he
got
did-
paid money.
If he
He's
did that, I
always
can't
had
do
the
nothing for
money.
him. Did you put him in a 360 deal?
yeah.
I don't remember signing no papers.
I think he's on a 360.
Signed them. I was there.
You can't prove that I signed no papers. You
No.
had a lawyer.
Hey, Johnny. You still work here?
Yeah, I still work here, but
Get me a water.
you're just lucky that you had all that signed. Mike.
Get me a water.
Shut up.
Don't be rubbing your balls on it like you did last time.
You deserve it.
Oh Lord.
You done gave him that hat, that amazing hat. and
Yeah,
now
that is
he's-
amazing. That's
now he's
gonna-
bringing back the Superfly. We gotta.
Yeah.
He's Big Jimmy John now.
Superlicious.
That's right. I am superlicious.
Okay, let's get back to Tony Wavy and his artistry. His
And this is a damn good hat, by the way.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
let's talk about the music, man.
Okay.
Guns Down. Back in February, you guys was on the news. Y'all did a music video downtown. Guns Down. You and Divine. You and Gosh Josh.
Yes, sir.
How'd you guys get together? I know you wrote the song, right? Did they pen their own lyrics?
No, I wrote all the verses for them, brother.
You wrote all that.
I wrote all of their verses.
Well, okay,
And they
okay.
just rapped them.
That's awesome.
That
Nah,
is
nah, just-
that. I'm sure. I was like,
I bet
what?
you got the talent, though.
No, I just wrote Josh verse. No, I'm just flying right there. But that record came about, like I was saying in the Lexicon interview, podcast, that it came about because I was in a space where like I see the need for it in the community. My sister went through a gun violence situation, so coming from that, I wrote that record in a space like, okay, let me speak about what I'm feeling. And then Gosh Josh, he was coming back and forth to my spot, coming to the studio. So we actually got like 10, we made like 7 tracks all in like 1 week. So Gosh Josh, like we literally have like a whole tape ready.
Oh yeah.
Like we have like a whole tape ready to drop. It's whenever the people ready for us to drop, we're gonna drop that mother.
And he's in town too. Gosh,
So
Josh.
Gosh Josh he's from out here. We've been going crazy on the scene. He just kind of been low key. He's more the low key. Like
He's an artist too, right?
yeah, he's an artist that I actually met him through Divine. So I was seeing him going out performing and doing his thing. Then I hit him up to do a show. Then he ended up popping up he was sending me songs and different things like that. I'm like, yo, he's fire.
Yeah.
And then we actually just start, collabing on the joints and, just going crazy. So we have like a whole tape of songs ready too with Divine on them. Because actually Divine wasn't even originally supposed to be on that. It was just supposed to be me and him, and I was just going to do the second. It was just going to be them 2 verses. And I was going to do it, and I was like, it was so much beat left. I'm like, we need to do a remix. So then I sent it to Divine. Divine hopped on the song, and then
That's cool, man.
and we was like, bro, we might as well drop it with Divine.
He won an Emmy last year, right?
Yeah, he won an Emmy. He was on the J Hud show, Jennifer Hudson. He just won. I think he just Lexingtonian, the most famous Lexington person from here or something like that. I can't remember what it was. He was in a magazine. He's been on the news a million times.
Yeah, I'd love to get him in the studio and talk some stuff with him.
Most definitely. I'm a tap the man. We gonna have to tap him in so he
I
knows.
mean, you guys can come over and talk about your song. All 3 of you guys.
Most definitely.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And then so we gonna get ready to. We gonna have to come back just talk about the tape. We gonna get ready to drop a tape.
Oh
But-
yeah, exactly.
And I just did it, and that was actually shot by Rago Clan, and he's a guy who's doing a lot of videos around town for everybody in the city. He's done like open mic joints, and he be doing a lot of videography. So he's
You
super
need to give
dope.
me some of these names, and I can get some of these guys on the podcast.
I'm gonna send them all to you
Yeah.
because He works a lot with Cloud 1100. So Cloud 1100, where's a lot of the hip hop scene is at.
Yeah.
So like some of those guys over there doing amazing jobs. And there's this thing called Doomsday out here with Ja the King. So Cloud 1100, like this dude named DJ Easy, Rallo Green be out there. All these guys. It's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And then you got like the Doomsday guys, which is Ja the King, Donnie Cash. So it's like a whole rap scene of amazing artists.
You
Cool,
mentioned
cool.
DJ Easy.
Yeah.
We've had him on in the studio before.
Oh, for real? Yep.
Yeah.
Easy. He does a lot of. He be putting in work. He's everywhere.
Oh, he's awesome,
Yes,
man.
he does.
He's awesome. I'd love to get him back in here. I can't have everybody that I want back in. That's why I started the other podcast, so we can have more local
Yeah.
people on.
Facts. We need it. They people looking for the space to get seen and
Yeah.
reach more
Hey.
people. So I think it's beautiful. Like that all it takes is a little bit of collaboration from people within that area. Like we all can help each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we all should need to work together, and all of us need to support each other. I think independent people needs this. That's why we went for independent wrestling too. It's because all these guys are stars, and they're so creative too. And I'd love for the hip hop and the wrestling scene and everybody, the independent scene, food, independent artists,
Yeah.
independent fashion, clothes makers.
Yeah.
Everybody to be independent to support it.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I definitely, like I said, I want to come through more podcasts, come to the wrestling shows, support those, because I've seen the work that the indie wrestlers put in is just the same. It's so parallel to even just the indie creative. So even just the hip hop spectrum of thing. When I started going to the indie matches, because my first wrestling match was back in Monroe, Michigan, at the community center that I will always go to. So like how you said, the free lunches and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I first played the Xboxes, the Wii's, the PlayStations, and we got food and played air hockey. They had the fighting.
Oh,
they had
yeah.
the rings in there. So that's where
That's
I
what I'm
see my
talking about.
first. That's what I see my first wrestling match as a kid, and I was in love with that. So then my brother recently, when he started doing his like interviews and stuff, before that he was already going to indie matches. But then he really he started going and started doing videos, and then I'd be in there with them. We'd be hanging out, having the greatest time of our lives.
Yeah, yeah.
And be at the breweries and just seeing they out here
It's all
pushing.
about fun, man.
They having a good time, but these are artists. These wrestlers,
Yeah.
it's an art to what they do. It's an art to putting these moves together. It's an art to how they dress.
It's
an
like
art,
a play.
yeah.
It's like a play with sports involved in it.
And it's an art to how they talk. So it's the same thing with rap. So like even me, like this is absolutely me. I know it's like a little bit more exaggerated with wrestling. Like okay, you
Yep.
put on a full character, but like even me, like I'm that artist guy that hip hop and all these things. I'm like the direct persona of that. So even
It's
with
you
wrestling,
turn up to 100.
yes, exactly. So even when these wrestlers, they pushing out their shirts, they pushing out their merch, they have a brand, they're building, they have to post on Instagram too. They have to create content for people to see them just like how I do.
Yeah.
So that's why I respect it so much.
That's what we do. We go and take a lot of like videos and we post that stuff. We take short, little, small videos of a lot of matches and we post it on the Facebook page. And that's how we grow. We're growing huge. We're growing huge. This podcast is getting to be pretty big.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but we put in the work. I mean, I know I was clowning about Johnny earlier, but Johnny puts in the work.
No, I
Johnny
believe
puts
it.
in the work. So.
And even when I've seen it, even when you're not here, Johnny putting in work. So
Yeah.
he comes in regardless. So shout out to Jimmy John.
Appreciate that.
John,
Because Jimmy John is flyered and
shut up.
you shut up.
But yeah, that was a dope record, and I just actually put out another record called Real Big too.
Yeah, real big. I've been listening to that. That's a cool ass song, man.
Thank you.
That's a cool ass song. So we need to push all Tony Wavy's movies. Spotify, Apple Music, sound,
That's
everywhere.
merch.
YouTube, everywhere. I got my website, TonyWavy.art, where you can find like my bio, things I'm doing in the community, or if you want to get some merch and whatnot.
Guys, support Tony Wavy because he's supporting the local everybody that he comes in contact. He's supporting with. If you got some style, man, Tony's cool with you.
Thank you,
That's
brother.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
And he's a great artist too.
oh, great artist. I
Thank
love
you.
my piece that I have on the wall here. It just talks to us, man. I love it. I appreciate you giving us that. And we got a piece of Tony Wavy's art right on the wall. And I was like, I seen some of your prices on some of your stuff, and I was like, ow, that thing's got to be at least $300 or $400.
No, most definitely.
That you gifted us for. We appreciate that.
I'm about to sign it real.
Yeah, you signed it down the corner, I think.
No, that's a print sign. These are the print. I only do limited amount of prints too. So yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
That's what I only made like 2 prints of those ones.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So, and you have a podcast coming up.
Yeah. So y'all need to check it out. We are on like Apple, YouTube. If you go to NPR, so this nationally published radio, publication radio, whatever that stands for, NPR, WKY. So we have a radio station which is called Mad Wavy Radio. With my brother B Mad, we talk artists, we talk hip hop, we talk comics, we talk movies, we talk TV, we talk everything that has anything to do with artistry. Whatever it is, we're going to talk about it, but we try to incorporate it into the artist's daily lives or the creative. It's not just like visual, but like whoever's a creative, and like whether you're doing a podcast, whether you do music, you can relate to it because it's talking about what you can do. Like we talk about collaboration over competition, kind of like even with the Kendrick and Drake thing when it first started, or like when you see like even in the local scene, right? When it becomes a crabs in a barrel type of situation.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's like, oh, I got to get it first, or I got to be the first one, or I'm going to gatekeep this thing. Well, no, it's opportunity for everybody if you collaborate, but competition can be good too.
We see that
That's
a
right.
little bit too with the other podcasts. Some podcasts are hating on us because we're bigger than them, but why don't hate on me because I can teach you how to do the same thing we're doing.
Yeah.
If you want to learn and put in that work, and you want to collab with us, come talk to us. I mean, we're growing, 2,000 new followers every 28 days.
Yep.
I mean, if you're hating on us, we're not hating on you. So like, if you're hating on us, then
If you
that's
hate
just
and you
stupid.
The
It's
thing
stupid.
is, if you hate and you're not putting enough work in, because why
That's
are you
right.
hating?
No.
You paying attention to somebody else too much, and you're not
You
doing
know
enough.
what? You know what a hater is? A hater's a person that sits there and looks at your platform and says, "How did he get so big?
Yeah.
If I had that platform, I would do so much different."
Or
Well,
they make up
but-
some narrative.
But if you were doing what if you was putting in the time and the effort like we do,
Yep.
you could do your own thing. Like, why would you even want my rinky-dink bullshit podcast? Like, why
Even-
would you
look,
want that?
And look, even you know what I'm saying, because you guys, it ain't even Ricky Deek. It's dope as hell. First of all,
Yeah.
Number two, you guys put in the work. I see you guys. I don't see all the posts where like when it's where all the wrestling matches is, but I see when Johnny Lee's doing a skit or a reel on TikTok. I see what you guys posting, or going to meet the wrestlers individually, getting to know each individual wrestler or program, what's going on. You guys are in the know and you tap in with the people and you support them. So. If you're not putting in that same effort, like that's on you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. You gotta content. Put it out.
That's right.
Put in the work. If you're not putting in the work, then shut the fuck up.
Shut the hell up.
Leon said MF Doom is his favorite wrestler.
MF Doom's your favorite wrestler.
Yep, his favorite wrestler. It's MF Doom.
I love
You got
MF Doom.
comments?
MF Doom's a rapper.
I
Yeah,
ain't
I got
got
comments
I ain't
ready.
even got my MF Doom ring on right now.
Oh, I got one too.
Hell
Are you
yeah,
for real?
brother.
Oh, you got yours on you? Ah,
I got it on my keychain.
I got my gold set. I
See
got
it?
my. Yeah, that's fire. I got the same one. My wife got it for me.
I got 'em- I
That's
got
my
like 3
favorite.
or 4 of them. I got two or three set of keys. You got one on your set of keys,
Yep.
don't you? Yeah.
I need a gold set so I can wear my gold outfits.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love
That's
MF
swag.
Doom.
You gotta know how to put it together.
Yeah. The podcast, did you get where'd you get the idea from that?
So originally, I'm actually part of a board. I'm actually part of the WKY board, and just because we were already in talks of it. And what was crazy is I ended up having a conversation with some of the people there, and one of the guys there, he was like, we're doing a new station on HD2 and HD3, so there's opportunity. Like you said, putting in that work. I went out there. I would go out my way. I'm at places that nobody else is at. No other rappers think about going to WKY. So I just ended up being in a circumstance where I was talking to somebody, and we had that conversation, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. And I'm like, we already had the Mad Wavy. I'm like, let's do Mad Wavy Radio. We already talking.
You
And,
got to watch your language in there.
no.
No, you don't have to. It's like a podcast kind of
It's
thing.
like it's
like an
internet radio.
Internet radio. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Because they already have like an audience and everything, like
Yeah.
10,000. They trying to broaden, and even like if you guys want to do like if you record here, you guys could be on the WKY NPR. So like, it's not only for me; it's for anybody in the community. So if you go to
Cool.
WKY, if you have an idea for a podcast, if you want to record it here at your home or record it there, you could do a setup there. Like You just talk to the GM or whatnot. The GM, I'll give you the GM's name, but anybody can get a podcast there. They look to push. They're trying to elevate local talent and local like whatever.
Oh, we're definitely interested. I'm definitely
That's
interested
right.
in putting this podcast everywhere I can. I've got it on Twitch. I got it on YouTube, Facebook.
And you already have an audience, so
Yeah, we have a huge audience. We reach like 3 million sometimes. Our biggest reach has been like 5 million,
Yep.
but it goes anywhere from 3 to 5 million.
Facebook likes to
amazing,
hamper us.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it's
We're on
only up there.
Spotify too, so we don't. I don't even know if anybody's watching over there. I think I
Yeah,
got
we also on Twitch. We're also on Trovo.
Y'all tap in. Y'all better go watch and listen.
exactly. Back to the haters, man. Like,
They try saying that we pay for our followers.
yeah, we don't pay for our followers. I wish our followers paid us because we'd have some money. By the way, guys, there's a $1 subscription on the Nice Guy Indie Podcast Facebook page. If you go and subscribe for $1, you can help us out. Me and B Money can get some more gold chains, and I think I'm gonna get B Money a grill. Me
Yeah.
and B Money's gonna get a
Hey,
grill.
I'm getting
Some
man.
midget strippers.
It's my anniversary. We supposed to be going to get some grills too. We about to drive all the way to Atlanta to go get some grills.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
cool. How much is the grill?
I don't know. They
grill
got some. They got some joints for the low for like 200 or so.
okay.
Yeah, I think you can find a good deal on some.
Oh, we need to go down there.
We might as well just take a road trip.
Yeah, we might as well. Hell yeah, I'm down. I'd love to go to Atlanta. I'd love to travel.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Just make sure
What
you
you even doing in this room? Go clean the toilet.
I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Them
Yeah.
Rally's burgers are coming out, John.
That toilet needs to be cleaned, John.
Sheesh.
Listen here. Now that I got this, I got one half of my swag back.
He got half of it.
I turned this mic on.
Hey, talking to the mic, John. Oh, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Both of y'all are idiots because they can still hear me.
How are you?
They can still hear me,
I like-
buddy.
The only thing good about you is that hat.
The only good thing about you is that you're stupid.
Oh man, it's getting violent out here, y'all.
Okay, so I'm stupid, but you work for me.
That's deep.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Hold up. I'm hearing something. I work for you, but guess what? I'm the star of the show, and you had to stop my...
Whose name's on the
Start.
show?
Yeah, you got Nice Guy Eddie as a name, all
Who
right?
made you a star?
You made me a star, but guess what? I ran with that bitch.
I said I gotta get ready to go in a few. I gotta go with the kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony.
Tony's got to tap out here. He's got to go pick up the kids and take care of the kids. I love that you
Family
came in
duties.
and spent some time with us and appreciate you.
Hey,
And,
no,
we look forward to looking at your podcast and listening to your podcast.
I definitely want to.
most definitely. Hey, I appreciate you guys for having me. I thank you for taking the time out to sit with me, do research, and just be the dope people that y'all are. I'm grateful, and yeah,
We appreciate
That's
what
right.
you've done for the community.
Appreciate
And-
you.
it's blazing hot in here, man.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. We gotta
right.
get the air conditioning fixed. That's one thing about the studio that we got to do.
I
is
think I
get
came. I think I
serious.
came in the winter last time. It was a little cooler.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Well, Tony,
It's all right, brother.
see you, brother.
Uh,
Appreciate you coming by. Send me all those names and stuff of the contacts that
okay,
you.
I'm gonna send you hella people. I'm gonna send you hella people.
Yeah, and the
That's
guy
right.
over there at the podcast place over there.
I got you. I'll send
Okay, the contact. All right, Tony Wavy's heading out. He's grabbing all his merch. And
Yep.
guys, by the way, go Tony.
Yeah, hit
Tony
up Tony
Wavy.
Wavy and you can get his merch. Just
Oh,
hit him
man.
up. He's got shirts, he's got hats.
That hat is awesome on you.
He's
Big
also
Money.
got a great artwork.
There we go.
that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Might have to take the headphones.
Yeah, you gotta.
My hat was better.
Yeah. That's the key word, right?
He has.
Was
This
was.
guy trademarked my entire stuff.
That's the key
They gave it
word.
to someone else.
Was. He hasn't. We haven't gave him. You never had a hat like that cool.
I had a sequin hat.
And he's only wearing
and you
that.
have switched it up.
He's only wearing that jacket because it's a little cold in the studio.
It got cold.
You know,
It's
we don't
hot
want
in
to see his
here.
nipples, okay?
It's hot in here, buddy.
We don't want to see his nipples get harder in here.
Maybe
That was
somebody's
my
mom
jacket.
does, but
Huh?
That's my jacket.
It's not your jacket.
That was my
keyword
Hold up.
was.
It doesn't smell like warthog.
Even Tony said it. You've been replaced.
You've been replaced, John.
It's never been so close.
Just accept it. Go clean the toilets.
Listen.
Do what
Listen
John
here.
does.
You used to be a cool guy when you were my friend.
John,
but then this guy flashed some cash.
Push yourself away from the table a little bit. We can see you on the camera.
I can see me on camera.
I know, that's right. We can see you on the camera, so push yourself away from the table so we can't see you on the camera.
I'm not leaving the table.
What do you think about this wrestling match that's going on here, B-Money? We're watching AEW wrestling. Tony Wavy had to go. He had to take care of his kids, pick up the kids from the babysitter. And we got Malachi Black coming out.
Oh, shit.
Malachi Black's supposed to have a singles match, and yet he's only just now getting it.
Oh, that's Brody King.
Oh, Brody King. What do you know?
Yeah, I was about to say he looks a lot bigger.
That's Brody King.
What a jacked Malachi Black.
What's their group called?
House of Black.
House of Black.
House of Black.
They're big fans of House of Dragon.
I think that this motherfucker right here needs a big push. I think he is jacked. He is fucking awesome. He looks like he's put on
Edge.
He's put on a bunch of muscle. Edge is having problems with the House of Black for a while now.
What do we think about Edge's jump to AEW?
I don't like it. I don't think it's.
I don't like it either.
I don't think it was a good.
Thank
you, man. I don't think it was a good move at all. Well, I think it was a good move, but I just don't think they did him right.
I think it didn't land how he thought it was going to land over here. He thought maybe there was going to be a lot more viewers because Edge, it's Edge. You know what I mean? It's not like
I think he thought he was going to come over here and be the star that CM Punk was, and he's not. He's not.
He's just Adam Copeland.
He just Adam Copeland. I don't know what. Idea would have made him bigger. Maybe he needs to go. Maybe he needs to turn heel because Edge was always heel.
Yeah.
To me, I know that the fans loved him when he came back, but this whole babyface push when Edge comes back is I don't like.
Dude, when I was a kid, I absolutely hated Edge. I hated Edge so much, and I wasn't even the biggest John Cena fan, but Edge was such a good heel back then.
Yeah. Edge is a good heel. He's not a great babyface. He's just hasn't never been a great babyface.
Also, don't know why he has a mullet.
Because he wants to look cool.
He wants to look like
the only one that looks cool with the mullet is B Money, I think.
With B Money, the mullet,
B Money
king,
mullet,
the $1 million mullet.
Eddie Guerrero begs to differ.
John, did we give you permission?
He's not even alive, man. We're talking about live people. I think Brody King could be a fucking. Why is not Brody King like one of the freaking guys running for the going after a title here? So Edge is going to beat Brody King. So Brody King's jobbing for Edge. Like, come on! Like this is one of your big. Like this guy could be a big star in AEW. And you put him in a match with Edge where he's got to go under for Edge, I'm sure, because this is a TNT match for the belt. I don't think they're going to put the belt on Brody King, are they?
No.
They should. Yeah, they should. I mean, if AEW knew what they were doing, if they knew AEW would just stop pushing WWE guys, stop watching WWE. I think Tony Khan has a obsession with WWE. I think at some points I feel like that Tony is building stars, and then he like squashes them so he can push them over to WWE and see what WWE will do with them and make him a big star. I think that at some point MJF is going to be over there. Warlord's going to be over there. The Starks guy is going to be over there. Powerhouse is going to be over there. Ethan Page is going to be over there. Like, they're just kind of a feeder to the NXT when it shouldn't be that way. You should take all your homegrown stars and not bring in these WWE guys. I mean, some of these WWE guys you could bring in, I guess, that wasn't like the main stars, but somebody like Edge, I just don't see why you would bring in an Edge. Like, did you need a babyface? I don't think he needed a babyface, did they?
It's all about that money, and I think And I just don't know with AEW. They originally, first couple years, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like the alternative to WWE. This is gonna be where people like Adam Cole can shine, because if they would have brought Adam Cole up at the time he would have been called up to the main roster, he would have been ruined.
Yeah.
And
I don't want Adam Cole in AEW. I don't want I don't want Edge in AEW. I want AEW to push their homegrown stars. Like Brody King, I think Brody King should win this match and have the belt. I think that Brody King should be a star.
Adam Copeland should not be pushed at all. Christian was carrying that title.
Christian was a really good champion with that title. I think that I just don't like it. Like you said, AEW is supposed to be the alternative to WWE, and all I see lately is that AEW wants to be WWE.
yeah, it's supposed to be for guys who don't fit that perfect mold. You know what I mean? That perfect Hulk Hogan, John Cena mold. That's how I feel. It's supposed to be more underground. It's supposed to be more edgy, and it is. But you need a creative team. I think Tony Khan can book really good matches. I've seen it out of him. I think he can, but I think they need a creative team. They need to do more storylines, and they have to get away from bringing in these WWE guys and making them stars, because you have stars. Make those guys big stars. I thought Lance Archer was going to be an absolute phenomenon, dude. He's like 7 foot tall, came out there and fucking squashed Cody. And I was like, this is the real fucking deal.
Yeah.
Now look at him. You can't even see him on the fucking TV.
No, they do. And I mean, they have good matches. They have really good matches. But you got to be interested in. You got to get a storyline to be interested in the matches. And then, how many times is Brody King gonna fight somebody and lose? Because he fights like everybody, and he always loses. Like, he's a badass. Look at him; he's huge. He should be fighting. He should have been fighting Samoa Joe for that title. He should be fighting Swerve Strickland for that title. He shouldn't be in the TNT championship. He shouldn't even be fighting Edge for this title right here.
Nope.
Now, if I was Tony Khan, I'd put that fucking belt on him.
Should have put it on him a long time ago.
I'd put that TNT belt on Brody King and be like, hey, Edge, you don't need a belt. Edge don't need a belt. Edge is supposed to be a big enough star that he don't need a belt to come over here. And he needs to be a heel. Edge needs to be a heel.
I would like to see Edge and Christian again.
I don't want to see this babyface Edge. I don't. I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible.
Babyface Edge is stupid.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I feel like Tony Khan don't know how to book Brody King. All he's done is make Brody King lose all the big matches that should have been won.
Darby King, remember? I mean, Darby Allin. You remember when he hung Darby Allin over the rope and he was holding him up like by his neck? Like, that's such a beast move. This guy is huge. He's a beast. I mean, I don't know. I don't even think they've ever even let him talk on the mic. Have they?
Haven't.
Like, I don't even know if he has mic skills. Maybe that's why. Maybe he can't talk. Maybe that's why they haven't pushed him as a star. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's got a whole faction. None of them guys can talk for him or have a manager, put him with somebody.
You think Malachi Black could be talking for him? Malachi Black could be, his Paul Heyman.
That's the problem too, is that they don't know how to book Malachi Black to act as these guys' mouthpiece.
And you got Brody, Buddy Matthews?
Yes.
That sumbitch is a fucking phenomenal wrestler. And you don't see him wrestling very much, but you see fucking Orange Cassidy wrestle fucking everybody, or the fucking Best Friends wrestle everybody. I don't want to see fucking Orange Cassidy wrestle everybody.
Well, now the Best Friends have had a breakup thing with Trent Beretta and all that. And here's another thing. Penta has been losing every week on Dynamite, AEW.
Who wants to see that? These guys are stars. Like, now you got fucking Brody King busted open with blood now.
And it don't matter because we're always seeing blood.
It don't matter because we all know that 90% that fucking Brody King's gonna lose this match.
And why didn't Adam Copeland?
So
leave?
what's the point of this fucking match when we all know as fans that Adam Copeland's going to win this match too? He just kicked out, but he's winning. Like, do you think for a moment that fucking Brody King's winning this match?
Nope, because it feels like it's just a throwaway match.
It's like he's a fucking star. Why not push him? He was a fucking beast in the independents. Like, why is he not being pushed as a star here?
He should have been pushed as a star the moment that he stepped foot in the AEW.
Exactly.
And that was 2021 when House of Black started.
Now he's gonna do his whole thing there
with the Glasso thing.
With the
concerto.
With the concerto. With the freaking. He's going to put the fucking thing in that he's done the same thing in WWE. We don't want to see what you done in WWE.
Someone's wearing a WWE smoking skull belt out there.
It would be like this. If you had...
I mean, he's got hell of a leg,
If you bought a video game and you could only play... Or like, say you bought the new WWE game. And you could only play as John Cena and The Undertaker. How many times are you going to play that for? You're like, this is fucking stupid. I'm never playing this or watching it again.
Yeah. I just don't want to see Edge do the same shit that he done in WWE. Like, why? Like, that's their creative. Like, you got to change Edge.
Well, for the first time they do it, they're like, oh, this is nostalgic. And then he does it over and over again. And it's like, oh, this.
I want to see something different. Like Christian's not the same Christian that he was in TNA or AEW.
Christian is a whole nother breed now.
Yeah, he's a star. Like, why did you take the belt off Christian to put it on dumbass Edge?
They did twice too. One of them was a throwaway.
Yeah, why would you do that? Like,
dude, he was like on memes. Like, he was getting tons of clout from that gimmick he was doing, and him being the champion. And
this whole thing over here, this AEW Collision, who watches that?
Nobody, because it was created for Punk.
You don't put a freaking wrestling. You don't put a wrestling show on Saturday night. You just don't do it. Why would you do that?
And if they were going to do it, they should have did it with a Ring of Honor.
And that's what I'm saying. Who's going to watch a wrestling show when me and Andy are going out getting midget strippers?
Yeah.
You know, like, we're not worried
you stack
about
them.
Yeah.
Midgets. You stack them.
John, what you know about midget strippers?
I
didn't ask you about midget strippers, so you can sit there.
What's your best cleaning agent, Johnny?
Hush up, Johnny. I thought I wasn't Johnny.
I can call you anything I want to call you because I own the rights to that stuff. So you can't refer to yourself as Superfly Johnny Lee.
You listen here.
I ain't gotta listen to nothing. You need to shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up and kiss my ass.
Okay.
John, so Andy told me that if you want to talk to him, that you got to go through me. That
exactly.
You got to talk to me, and then I might be able to tell Andy what you're saying. So you can't talk directly to Andy.
Don't look me in the eye either.
Yeah, you can't look at him.
Who would want to look him into the eyes? Or
don't be looking at me, Johnny. Don't be looking at me over there.
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at him. You may be wearing my old swag. But let me tell you, B-Money, one day, that man right there is going to find out why he should not have messed me over.
You're not supposed to point at the boss like that.
I'll point at him.
That's one strike.
I'll point at him.
That's two strikes. Don't make it three.
Hey,
you don't know what happens at three.
B-Money is your manager. He will write you up. And then me and B-Money will have to sit down and go over your paperwork and decide if we want to keep you on or not.
You know, there's a saying that goes, don't bite the hand that feeds. I've been putting in the most work out of all the co-hosts, out of all the stars that you've had on this show. And so if y'all were to get rid of me, I just want you to know, it comes back tenfold.
Is somebody talking?
And B-Money.
I don't know.
I kind of hear somebody squeaking like.
Let me make sure I got my headphones.
You can drown me out all you want, Andy.
Dude, I still don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Is there something going on with the?
I don't know. Maybe the computer's messed up or something. I know that toilet needs cleaned.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so we're back to the match here. Edge and
You
Brody
two
King.
are gonna be cleaning some shit.
Who? Hey,
Hey,
Are
what?
we getting any comments that?
Yeah, we are. Just DJ Easy. B Money makes the blue jacket look fly as hell. Blue jacket.
I think it meant blue hat.
the blue hat. The blue hat is
I appreciate
beautiful.
that.
That's a beautiful hat.
It's a beautiful, custom made, custom tailored to my head. Bought.
Listen here,
Oh, I had-
DJ
Nice
Easy.
guy mom.
I had
DJ Easy is blowing smoke up this guy's ass right now.
as he
Not-
should.
Andy is the
As he
what-
should.
Andy is the workhorse of Nice Game Podcast. John
Of
Lee
course.
was the horse's ass of the podcast.
Of course. That guy's
DJ
truthful.
Easy.
Andy,
I'll
I
remember
just
that.
want to know where. Like sometimes I'm so appreciative of this opportunity that you've given me.
Uh-huh.
And like
As you should be.
I just don't know where I'd be without you, Andy.
I know. You'd probably be over there in that chair over there.
Yeah.
And not over here next to me.
Or cleaning toilets.
Yeah.
Think
yeah.
about that job. It's just not the life I wanted to live. And
Some people love it though. There's a guy that's running around here, the janitor John.
oh yeah,
He loves to clean the toilets.
Loves it.
He loves it. He's
John
like,
does not like clean
he
no.
takes out the garbage
Ugh,
and he likes to clean the toilets.
I could never do.
Sometimes he brings his own toothbrush in and cleans the toilets.
I
with
could
them.
never do a peasant's job like that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. Oh, it grosses me
I
out.
know, right?
thinking of,
I know, right?
Clean. How do
Yeah.
you even clean a toilet, John?
I've
can you
I've never even seen this guy.
You must not know how to clean.
He washes
your
the
own
toilets, but
house,
he never
man.
Can
washes
you-
his own hands.
Can
I don't
you
know.
break down how to clean a toilet? What's the step by step? And
Yeah, John.
don't
Tell us
gross
how
me
to
out,
tell
or
us
that's your
what
third strike, John.
tell us what agents you use there. Do you use Ajax? What do you use? We the studio the fans want to know.
The fans don't want to know. DJ Easy wants to know. You know what, DJ Easy?
Maybe I'll send you over to DJ Easy's house to clean his toilet.
I think not.
Would you like that,
Could
DJ?
you have you? That guy is. I bet he has some massive shits.
I think not.
Yeah.
I will not be going and clean no one else's
You'll
toilet.
You'll do what B Money tells you to do.
Exactly, John.
I will not clean no one's toilets.
You clean the toilets around here all the time.
You clean them all the time.
No, I
you,
take out the trash.
You know what Andy ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Exactly.
Listen here. Andy needs to stop eating beef burritos and taking honey buns from guys named Jimbo.
Hey.
Why are you talking to the boss?
He's
like
looking
that?
at me, B.
I'm looking at
He's
him.
looking at me, B.
I'm looking at
Look
you.
at that damn TV. Quit looking.
Hey,
at
we're gonna have to have a long discussion with this janitor John.
Janitor.
Janitor John.
I mean, he just keeps rambling, and I think dude, we might have to get him locked up in like a mental asylum because he's bringing up this imaginary figment, Johnny Lee, and I just don't know who that is or what he's talking about. He's
I have
saying
no
that he
idea either.
used to be the Superfly, something like that.
I was the Superfly.
Yeah.
Johnny
was. So did Edge win here?
Fuck
I believe
Edge.
so.
No, they're still fighting. Is this the
what?
main event?
This is the most annoying thing that AEW does. Overtime.
Yeah, this is the main event. It's
do it
9:57. We're about to go off the air here as soon as Edge wins. Oh, spear him through the
I hate it.
table.
That's like the third table. in
Yeah,
this
that's
match.
a
Yeah, I don't like that. Too many tables being used.
Yeah, and you got your boy Brody King, which is like incredible talent, jobbing for a WWE guy.
Yep.
And are
That's
we
AEW
watching?
for you.
Are we watching AEW or are we watching?
I'm watching WWE. I mean, look at this guy Edge. He's whooping Brody King's ass. This jobber just comes on WWE TV, thinks he's going to take Edge's WWE Championship, and he get put through a table. 3 of them already.
I just want to know, did Darby Allin ever climb that mountain or whatever? Wasn't he supposed
No,
to be
he got
climbing?
injured,
He broke his foot.
and then he got hit by a bus recently.
Supposedly broke his foot.
And now he's been hit by a bus.
I don't think Tony Khan wanted to pay for his trip. 1, 2.
Really?
Okay.
He beats him by a fucking spear.
He beats him with a spear with a little, I'm holding my arm over you. Squashed Brody King. Once again, Brody King has been squashed in AEW. Never going to be a star because dumb motherfuckers don't know how to push their stars over
Tony
here.
Khan, what the hell are you doing? You got Brody King. Why do you keep on booking him against people with titles and shit?
I try to like Tony Khan. I really do try to like you, Tony Khan. I really want to I really want to get in the middle of the ring.
There we go.
And
now
I want to give you
ass.
like some hugs because you like to hug everybody. But to squash Brody King like you just did, and now Brody's beating up on Edge. Why don't you just put the? Why didn't you put the?
What's the point of this
Kyle
shit?
O'Reilly have to do with?
Nobody wants to see Kyle O'Reilly with long hair. Come
Why
on.
is he joining up with Edge? This makes no sense narratively.
I don't want to see Kyle O'Reilly unless he's with the Undisputed Era.
We're gonna see Kyle O'Reilly beat up Brody King now. Like everybody's beating up Brody King.
Brody King should have landed on his feet, not on the ground.
No, what should have happened here was Brody King got put under. Hey, they squashed him. So when this guy comes out, Brody King should have squashed his ass too. After he beat Edge up, it would have been more interested if Kyle O'Reilly got beat too. But okay, so Kyle O'Reilly, another WWE guy, comes out and beats another AEW guy up. Like, what are we doing over here? Are we playing WWE?
It's WWE.
Another WWE star here. What's her name? Sasha
Mercedes
Banks.
Moné.
Sasha Banks is on the. We ending the show, the AEW show. What's Dynamite? We're ending it with 3 fucking WWE guys. What the hell are you doing, Tony Khan?
Where's
Come
the
on.
AEW Starborns?
I just
That woman with the fucking mic, is she the AEW person, or was she on WWE at some
I
fucking
bet
point?
she was.
I wish everybody was as smart as Andy. I just wish it. I wish Tony Khan would wise up and be as smart as Andy.
I know, right? Like, why would you push WWE guys at the end of your damn fucking show? Kyle O'Reilly,
That's what I've been saying for
WWE
years.
guy. Edge, WWE guy. Sasha Banks, fucking WWE guy. Like, what is happening?
The only thing that would make me care is if that top came off.
Exactly. That was the smartest
Because-
thing. That's the smartest thing John said all day.
Because look at her. She can't cut a promo here in AEW because she's nothing like her Sasha Banks days.
Because she has nobody writing for her
Exactly.
now.
John, you more of a boobs or ass guy?
I like both.
Hell yeah. John, I'm
Both
starting
is
to
always
like you a
good.
little bit more now.
You've earned one of them strikes back.
Yeah. We got to just one of the
Not
strikes
the
back.
coat yet, though. Not the coat.
Yeah, as soon as you clean that toilet, you'll get another one back. But so, like, do we see AEW lasting very long? If at this point with
Man,
signing all these WWE people, I want it to last. I love AEW.
I want it to like you said, want it to grow, but until they change something. I mean, Tony's just going to be burning a hole in his pocket until he just decides one day, I'm done with this shit. I'm going to go do something else.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
I think AEW is actually probably a tax write off for the Jaguars football team. They spent. I mean, the money they spend on these programs, I'm sure they're not spending no more than some nice quarterback or something. They should go get them a nice quarterback for their football team instead of doing this. Like, I don't want AEW to go out of business. I want it to keep going.
They're doing something stupid. Okay. Now they made themselves 3 hours just like Raw.
They made it 3 hours?
I mean, here we are at 10:02 and it's still going after the main event.
Kyle O'Reilly and Edge
And then they
again
have like
at the
4
end.
other shows.
And they got this other guy over here standing in the fucking shot. Who the fuck is that
Yeah.
guy? Is he a
that
producer
was
for
stupid.
WWE over there?
And they got 20,000
WWE would never
belts.
have let that happen.
Dude, AEW's like boxing now. They got fucking millions of belts. Everybody's got a belt.
Everybody got a belt. That's one of my biggest problems with AEW. They always bring out a convoluted belt that they give someone.
Now I will say I like the designs of the AEW belts. Like the AEW main champion is a badass championship.
But you bring Edge over and you give him a piece of shit belt, which doesn't mean anything now that Edge has it. The only time it meant anything was when Christian had it. Oh, and are they going to go another match here?
Yeah, they are. It's 3 hours, just like Raw.
It's the Bucks. It's their 20th year being in the main event of AEW.
Here's where Tony Khan sucks. Everybody gets a match every card. That's not how it works. These guys shouldn't be going over there a lot of the time, and yet here they are.
At least you got fucking Jack Perry out here, which is fucking a homegrown star. You actually gave him a spot, but he's got.
He should not be working for them.
He shouldn't be underneath these three guys. He should be his own motherfucker. Why is he even in the elite?
What's the point of the scapegoat?
What's the point of the scapegoat if he's fucking joined up with a faction? He should be a rebel by himself, coming in and attacking everybody and beating everybody up, and never aligning himself with anybody because he's the scapegoat.
Okada there should be.
What is this belt?
That's the Triple Crown title.
Oh,
that they made for Eddie Kingston. He beat Eddie Kingston, now he's Triple Crown champion. But this is stupid because Okada shouldn't have joined them because Okada had a feud with Kenny Omega. So now they just put him with the Bucks.
No, Okada should be by himself out there beating ass. Jack Perry should be out there beating his ass by himself. This whole faction right here is dumb.
This is the dumbest thing. Why are we going 3 hours? Why are y'all trying to be like Raw, WWE?
You're not on the same night as them. Like, do your thing. Do WWE 2.
This ain't even getting them enough views either. Like, they're going overtime and it's not getting them no views.
No, nobody wants to see this.
now it's like when WCW was at the bottom of the barrel, just producing shitty content. That's how it sort of feels.
Because that's what AEW's doing. They're
the scapegoat should be fucking over there trying to fucking get a match with fucking Swerve, shouldn't he?
Yeah, but what's the point of him going to New Japan Pro Wrestling doing the scapegoat thing? And then
why bring Okada in?
Joins them?
Why bring this fucking Japanese star in that's a fucking huge star? Why come in and bring him in, put a fucking mid-card belt on him, and not send him over there to fucking fight Swerve? Why is Ospreay not fighting Swerve already?
Because Tony Khan don't know how to fucking book the stars. Like, he's got a homegrown star right there in Okada that he could be pushing. He got the scapegoat. He put him with them. He should be by himself doing things that's like a scapegoat.
Okada, Jack Perry, and fucking Ospreay should be in a triple threat match against each other to find out who's...
And then you got these WWE boring-ass bucks
some more WWE fucking guys.
I think this is the best tag team on the planet.
Yeah, but they're fucking...
I mean, that's our word in them hard, but their words get them in trouble.
The only reason why they're pushed to the top of AEW is because they're WWE.
Shirt.
Right?
Yeah.
The only reason why they're pushed to the top of AEW is because they used to be WWE guys.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that they were CM Punk's friends. But guess who was the ones that talk shit about Punk?
And then you got fucking Fat Joe coming out here.
I mean, I like Eddie Kingston a little bit when he's the bum character, but the fact that these idiots are the ones that's feuding with them.
He should stay a bum.
Yeah, he is a bum. Like, he's been a bum his entire career.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Like, did you see when he tried to set himself on fire and set other people on fire?
Yeah.
They tried to make him a star over here, which they're pushing him totally the wrong way, I think.
Yeah, they killed his momentum.
You got Kenny Omega coming out too now?
No, Daniel
Bryan.
I just want to know how this makes sense if he's part of the fucking Blackpool Combat Club.
And I don't give a shit who gets fucking pissed. Daniel Bryan will never touch fucking Bret Hart in the ring. I've seen a lot of shit recently saying that fucking Daniel Bryan's better than Bret Hart. I don't know where the fuck you got that idea, but you need to go get checked for some mental illness.
So
Exactly.
this podcast became the
Fuck AEW podcast.
the
I
fuck
mean-
the AEW shit on AEW podcast when it's obvious that we have to because it's fucking garbage.
Yeah, because we love AEW, but here lately they've been doing some things that are just so questionable that you can't make them look good. You can't praise what they do because every time you do, they turn around.
They
and
do the
take
same
steps
shit.
back.
How many times do we see this? How many times do we see this? This right here that's
We've
going on.
seen it.
We see
multiple
this
times.
almost every fucking week of the whole ring getting full of fucking people, security guard coming out and breaking them up. Like we see that all the fucking time. Do something different.
And now the shows finally went off there.
Yeah. So
That's
you
the
had
only
like
good thing.
fucking 5 talking segments at the end of this motherfucker.
Yep,
What-
they did.
How many WWE guys did we see at the end of this motherfucker?
Multiple of them.
We got Kyle O'Reilly,
Daniel
Edge, Sasha Banks, the fucking FTR, which is 2 of them. That's fucking 5 right there. We had Daniel Bryanson. Daniel, whatever
Bryan
the fuck his name
Danielson.
is. Daniel
Daniel
Bryanson.
Bryan can't be Bret Hart.
That's-
Also, that match with Will Ospreay was not a 5-star classic. Y'all are just saying that because they did flippy shit. Let me tell you something. You want to see a 5-star classic? Go watch Gunther versus Eli Dragunov
Go watch
from the
Owen
first
Hart
time.
versus Bret Hart.
Eli,
Yeah, and Shawn
fucking,
Michaels versus Bret.
like, was just on. Sheamus versus fucking Gunther.
That's a 5-star classic.
Badass.
Because,
That was just on Raw like 2 days ago.
They beat the shit out.
and
of
they
each
told
other.
a story there because they already had the first 2 matches that they had. That was 3-0. Sheamus said, never again, because he felt the pain of that fight.
Their styles are, they sort of got that same brawler style.
Yeah.
And it just like when it
meshes, it
collides,
clicks.
it just
I don't want to. I don't want to be a
John said.
WWE fucking kiss ass, but they're doing the fucking right
Yep.
shit right now. Like, if you want to be like WWE, be like them. Then, like, fucking do what they're doing.
Learn from them.
Stop learning from them. Stop doing the bullshit that you're doing. Take your stars and make them stars, and stop signing WWE guys and
don't
stop putting them in your main
copy-
events.
Don't copy how they do their camera angles. Try to do your own unique camera angles.
Tony Khan is okay at booking. He books great matches. So get a fucking creative team, Tony Khan, to help that. Get somebody that knows how to film wrestling and stop doing the same shit that WWE's doing. We do not want WWE 2.0. We want AEW. Please be AEW
Yeah,
or
like you
go
were
the
in
fuck out of
2019.
business. Like, I don't want you to go out of business, but stop fucking being
I mean,
WWE.
Not to mention they took shots at the one person that praises them after he left AEW, Cody Rhodes. They literally had Tony Storm for some reason on a press conference, media scrum, whatever the fuck you want to call it, put out a letter, and she basically trashes the fact that he was finishing his story, and also the fact that he shared a moment with Triple H inside ring. Who does that? Cody Rhodes never trashed them. He's been very supportive of them. He said that he loves AEW, that he's enjoyed his time there. So why y'all taking shots at the guy that helped make the AEW into the household name that is today?
Guys, we've been on here. We did Lexicon of Lexington podcast earlier. We've been on here for an hour. Tony Wavy had to leave. We've been talking AEW wrestling, and every time we talk about AEW wrestling,
AEW.
we
Yeah.
start shitting on them. And I don't want to shit on AEW.
I hate that.
I hate that we shit on AEW, but stop pushing WWE stars, AEW. Tony Khan, get a creative team. Let us enjoy the product again. Stop fucking jobbing out Brody King, please.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Stop jobbing out your stars.
They should have, as soon as Brody King came in 2021, he should have already been an AEW World Champion. Well, guess what? He hasn't been. Because why they don't have Malachi Black go for it. They didn't have Andrade fight on pay-per-views. They done things that's made us questionable. It's made us start seeing the cracks, and it sucks because we were the people that's been watching AEW since the show started.
We've been supporting them.
We watch them every Wednesday, hoping like hell that when we see them, even when we're talking, we see something different. But we've been noticing the cracks lately that make us think, Why? Why AEW? Why are you trying to be like WWE? Why aren't you being the alternative that you promised to be in 2019?
Exactly.
That's what you were doing since 2019 until 2022. Then apparently you started switching sides. Start doing WWE stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't work.
And then they try to like come at WWE and stuff. I'm sorry, but like
stop.
You can't take shots when you're not WCW.
And if WWE even addresses them through subtitles, they get so butthurt that they have to trash even the guy that
it's kind of like
never talk shit about him.
It's kind of like a podcast that has 500 followers fucking with a bigger podcast. Like
talking shit, being
talking
a
shit,
fucking bitch.
Trying to say that we buy our fans, and that's the thing that makes me mad because we supported his ass.
We don't buy our fans, guys. Everything that the podcast has done has been organic. Johnny Lee works his ass off. I work my ass off. B Money's with us now. He's going to work his ass off. We're going to give you guys, continue to give you guys Nice Guy Indie product. We're going to give you original content. We always give original content. We don't copy anybody. You might not like us but we are definitely original.
That's right.
We are a bunch of goofballs over here, but we do love independent wrestling, and we are not going to talk shit about any of the independent wrestler guys that we know around here. We will talk shit about AEW. We'll talk shit about WWE if we need to, but they
WWE ever
doing
the best stuff.
I thought they did something really stupid.
They were terrible about a year ago.
I thought they did something really stupid. So they had the first night of the draft. I was there at SmackDown. They had Carmelo Hayes, their number 1 draft pick on SmackDown, pretty much get jobbed out to Cody Rhodes, the champ.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And like, it would be different if it was like sort of Cody putting him over, letting him get in some stuff. But pretty much the whole match was Carmelo Hayes getting the shit kicked out of it.
Yeah. Like, why would you do that, though?
Exactly.
Like, I guess maybe the start of a storyline with him at some point.
Because now...
Why would he be number 1 draft pick, but Braun Breaker wasn't?
Because now Carmelo Hayes is going to be facing a veteran in Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a good story because they already got one going with... It's kind of like what happened in real life. When Hangman Al Page told CFO, fuck you, I don't want to take advice from no veteran. Well, in WWE, you got Bobby Lashley trying to give advice to this young upstart, Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes is like, I don't need your advice. But it's going to be a hell of a match.
We're gonna have to get off here, guys. We're going to have to end the podcast. Johnny's got a bunch of toilets to clean tonight. So, B Money, is there anything you want to say to the fans?
I appreciate y'all for watching, always tuning in. It's been a great night on the podcast. We know old John over here is going to have a fun night, and appreciate y'all. And Andy is the greatest boss that anybody has ever seen. He's the smartest.
Damn, now he's stolen my other
handsome. Whoa. Were you speaking while me and Andy were talking?
Yes, I was.
Well, I got to add a strike back to you, buddy. John, it's another toilet. That's another shower. That's another time you have to shave Andy's balls.
Oh,
I don't need him to do that, but maybe I'll think about it.
Hell no.
Later, guys.
Nice Guy Andy Podcast. Soulful Records Radio.
So those were expensive shoes, you know. You guys, that diamond is custom made. So those were expensive shoes.
Oh yeah!
Go ahead.
Watch the Nice Guy Andy Podcast.
Ooh, yeah.
Zodiac, and I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Indie Podcast.
If he keeps popping off at the mouth, I'm gonna be his daddy.
That ain't what your mama said.
My mom
Anyways.